To me, whenever it's a Ziggs comp, I know that this isn't really a poke comp, right? It's much more dive bolstered by Ziggs, but they have not one, not two, but effectively 3 long-range engage tools.
We've also got the junglers fighting. There's fighting all over the place. Is now Keen looking for a bit of an angle. The flash away, and Keen also going to be flashing here as now you got a Zenith Blade in, and Canyon is looking to die, but the heal comes on forward. He goes back! The triple pulverize is good, but it's a punch to come through for first blood. Still, the counter punch is better as Gen.G take down 2.
The heal was so clutch to keep Canyon alive just a little bit longer, bait them in, and now
oh god, Doctor's dead as well. He has to flash to get over the wall. So Duro, oh my, what is it with this guy in game 3?
And he gets, what, 2 flashes?
Huh? Well, what can he get now is the question, as there is a knock-up onto Keen. He gets out. Keen is the one that's now in a little bit of trouble. No flash available. Will get slowed down. And I don't think, oh, never mind. Keen surviving for a while, cuz will be taken down though, as it's a 1-for-1 on the top side for Doctom.
Yeah, Doctom not having a fun time with the 1v1, and especially now that Ruler has the boots of swiftness, it becomes so much harder to hit your skill shots onto him. And Ziggs, he's all skill shots.
Didn't quite work out. Dragon has now been started here by Gen.G as well. The tree just getting to work on that one. That will be secured. Oh, Infernal to come up next.
What it needed to be. So actually, I want to see KT keep going for these fights, right? This composition has a lot of built-in power just with the ultimates, the single target lockdown, and the power of like Dominus, the Ziggs ult. So really just try and push as much as you can. So I'm happy to see them go for the grubs here.
I think as well, you can play into skirmishes, because I feel like for Gen.G, you know, if you end up in a scenario where you're fighting top jungle, Gen.G's top jungle doesn't really do well in the 2v2. You know, if it's jungle support, again, Maokai, Alistar isn't that threatening.
Mega Inferno Bomb comes in, as Ruler just wanders past the turret. Duro's making his way, and he's got level 6. Satchel is decent, but I don't think it's quite enough, as Ruler taken down very low, but they still secure the kill onto the Ziggs. Fans, we just don't want it to get any worse.
That's so mean!
I think they would
don't want it to get any worse.
They want to be stuck further in the past, you know, maybe...
2018.
No, last week.
So,
yeah, last week.
Yeah, last week would be pretty good, as now Duro's going to get taken. Update the scoreboard! Oh, never mind, you don't have to, there's no updates. No updates. Game control if they lose it, right? Canyon's on Maokai, the best at retaking control. As Captive Audience is going down, you can see the Drake going down low as well. Teleport does come in. There's the Nature's Grasp. As it is the Vi stealing away the Drake. That is something. And now Cuz looking for an angle onto Chovy as well. Doctom keeping himself safe. It's a Cloud Soul, and that's pretty cool. But that's also a triple knock-up with the Pulverize. These Gen.G health bars are so low, but there's no one that can actually do damage apart from BDD, who flashes forward and immediately gets smashed back. And Chovy finds the knockups as well. The Ahri survives for a while, but eventually goes down, and Doctom just doesn't have enough in the tank. The Ruler could have been playing Teemo, and he would also be in a great position in this game.
Okay, no,
in fact,
no
maybe
shot.
he should have.
No, not Teemo into Ziggs. Ox, give me a Ziggs check. Yeah, that would work, right?
How's the Teemo matchup? Now going to be taken here by KT. Not a lot of response by Gen.G outside of the outer turret in the top lane. So this is some Ziggs value.
This is what Ziggs is good at, you know, get some gold. They are potentially going to lose their mid-tier 1 though if Gen.G chooses to throw Herald down there. Tower, honestly, gone a long way, so...
This wave is disintegrating to the turret.
The game's it's not in a good spot, let's be honest, right? Ruler has a massive lead over Doctom, but I think things could be worse with how some of these fights have been going.
Oh, could be worse. That's what we like to hear.
That's always my angle.
The Rift Herald, which they will now slam down in the mid lane. Shelly going to get a bit of a headache on the mid-outer turret. And Gen.G will be able to even up that turret scoreline as well, as, sharp turn there from Canyon, keeping us on our toes.
Super comes out, doesn't end up dying, expected them to be on the top side from that previous play, and it gives the space for Chovy just to push up, take this tower here, so now Gen.G able to equalize in terms of towers.
In the meantime, Canyon's just doing the Dragon, and that is just going down slowly but surely, and KT with no real avenue in towards this fight. There is the Drake, they get vision of that as Solar Flare going to be eaten by the Bellows Breath. And now you've got Gen.G just trying to turn this one on to Peter. They should be able to take him down. Force shot will do it. And Duro looking worse for wear, but can they actually get to him? He's well and truly in the field right now, as finally it's Doctom that's able to lock it up with the Mega Inferno Bomb. KT going 1-for-1 in the fight, but they lose out on the objective.
Can you do it again, just so I can take some...
I want to
I'm
actually
gonna take some notes.
the vault.
Can you do it again so I can take some notes? Quickly, Punisher.
Just, yeah, please.
We don't have time.
Take it away. Okay, it is going to be Nature's Grass coming on through. Peter getting caught up as Cuz looking for the angle, but Duro says, no, I'm better at that than you are. As Cuz gets slammed back and taken down. Peter now, Eclipse not going to help him, but in goes Chovy, looks for the angle, catches the flash, and gets on top of Doctom. Not going to get knocked up by the last Q though, but it's a double from Ruler, who immediately Captain Jax and looks for the curtains on to KT. BDD blocking for Doctom, the flash out of the way as Keen looks to come in. Deadly Flourish, not going to be able to pick up that kill, but it's only BDD and Doctom. This inner turret's going to go down. And it's looking like KT may just be circling the drain here in Game 3.
It's starting to get harder to think that it could be worse, guys. That was the moment right there before that fight. I'm feeling a lot worse about it now, as this is going to be Otacon as well. The gold lead becoming insurmountable. And I think KT are on the verge of being swept by Gen.G. My God, Atlas, no! It's gone.
Probably pretty
Just
true.
gone.
Oh, the steal from Cuz! He is able to actually flash his way out as well. Peter may not be so lucky, but I think Peter for denial of Soul Point could be a good thing.
I don't care, I'm in denial too. You got this, KT, keep it going.
There we go. Love that optimism, but maybe just stick with optimism, nothing starting with E, and then we'll be all right. As Duro, sub 50%, the cow looking a little bit worried, does have the ulti though. Satchel gonna get interrupted so nicely here. Cease and desist comes down, Mega Inferno Bomb just barely catching onto Ruler there. Gets into the back line, and it's the cow down as well, BDD. He's got some charges left on the ultimate, is now Keen. Going down pretty slowly, I have to admit. Ruler puts together the Infinity Edge. Peter rocketing in to help out. Perfect.
Cuz is healing off the camps. He's trying to get back into the fight.
Yeah, Cuz is well and truly behind enemy lines as there's the knock up onto the Crocodile. He's sent skyward, and Canyon is able to brambly smash him to death. Cuz is actually just counter
Hey,
juggling.
they got the shutdown. They did the thing.
They got the kill, okay.
They did. It's now going to be gained. But I don't know whether information is actually going to help. Good charm does connect onto Duro looking for that flank angle. As there's the engage onto Perfect. He's taken down so incredibly low, so quickly, and it's Ruler that cuts him up. The Baron was just a bait this entire time. The knock-up doesn't connect onto Cuz though. Cease and desist into the backline, but Chovy's there with the ultimate to follow. And I think these wallets may just be a little hefty for KT to lob at Gen.G. As they just go back towards this Baron as if nothing had happened.
Yeah, I think the chance of stealing that Baron a lot lower now that Cuz is dead.
Also doing a 6 ult.
Yeah, it's not looking super hot here as Gen.G just moved Duro and Keen towards this mid lane, and it's Canyon and Ruler that are there to deal with this Baron. Secured very comfortably here. No.
So clearly you can't get away with anything.
No. I had 2 votes, okay?
And then they chuck it away.
This season.
Also, Atlas.
So they gave me a trial run and I didn't pass.
Atlas, also, let's be real. When I'm
vote for
beside
your
you,
trial? What was the problem?
I'm easily influenced. You got like half a vote when I'm right next to you. So that's something.
That's true.
Who did you vote for that after
Area,
votes they took it away?
and if it was Bro playing, then it was Morgan. Regardless of the play.
Those are pretty safe bets normally. So.
Yeah. And he's also handing out a whole bunch of upgraded ones as there's the Nature's Grasp. KT gonna get coaxed away from this inhibitor turret. Now looking for a bit of a fight, but Chovy finds the angle! He gets in and then gets immediately out again. Perfect though, he's able to stay alive. They take down the tree, but down goes the inhibitor turret as well. KT put the phalanx together to try and block. Never mind, it's not enough, he's just too big!
Guys, I was thinking about the decision to have the Ziggs tank the Jin shots, and it seems to have backfired.
I don't think it was a great decision.
Flash. They had heal.
He didn't want to flash in case he killed his teammate.
Could have lived. Doctom, you're too good a teammate.
Oh dear. Well, the train is going to run over 2 of them. The Crocodile, the first one to go down. Cuz now in so much trouble as these 4 shots for Ruler, all of them are just nukes that he can throw at KT. This Jin is absurdly fed. Chovy also puts together his Infinity Edge and makes his way back as, man, this is triple shellacking for Gen.G as they look to close in. The charm comes through. Duro says, yes, You're very charming, BDD, but unfortunately you're not going to win this series. Zingo's Cuz looking for the angle under Ruler. He just cleanses. He's wandering around. He was reloading for a little while longer, and he does get taken out. Now Keen could actually be close to death, but Chovy is having a field day. They took down one threat, but remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 2-threat comp, and Chovy's the best player in the world. They will take down KT here, as Perfect did have enough time to respawn. I just don't know whether this Crocodile is going to quite be enough, as in comes Canyon. That's the ace, and that is the Nexus going down for the 3rd time in this series, and Gen.G will not be denied.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the semifinals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.